I have this assortment of gourds right here that I grew on this homemade trellis thing last year. And these were harvested around August or September last year. And they are ready to go and make them into birdhouses. So I wanted to attempt using the drill like this with the stem and just opening it enough. And it broke off. I'm actually somewhat getting it to work with this orbital sander, but I don't think I want to do all of them because it's kind of hard to keep it from digging in too deep. All right, for a couple of these, I'm going to use just a clear matte spray can, basically as it's what I have on hand right now. And I wanted a couple of these to just be a natural color of, what it looked like. All right, well, I'm letting those dry out. I'm going, oh no, the wind just caught that. Well, they just got added characteristic now, I guess. Anyways, as I was saying, while these are drying, I'm going to continue sanding down on the rest of these. So as you can see here, the wind isn't cooperating, so I'm just leaving them lay down to dry. Also, what I'm doing is not even washing these off after sanding or anything. I just kind of wiped it off with my hand, and now I'm going to spray it. All right, now we've got this all painted, and so the next thing, I don't know if I should have done this before or after painting, but we're gonna go ahead and find our hole. There's a nice flat area. I think that'll be a nice spot for the hole. I'm gonna go more on the bottom side of it so it kind of protects from rainfall maybe a little better. So yeah, let's go ahead and drill our hole. All right, there we go. That almost feels like styrofoam. That is a weird material. So I'll give you a look inside here, but I think what I'm gonna do is leave it all in there because I think the birds can just peck at it and use it how they see fit and trying to make their nest. I think it will be probably very beneficial to them. And plus there's some seeds in there they might enjoy. So the next thing I'm going to do is drill a few holes in the bottom here to make sure of any water that gets in, it has a place to go out. It's really easy. It's pretty soft material. I was actually pretty surprised by how thick this was. It's probably got an 1/8 inch width of material there. Now there's a certain position that I want this in the garden with the opening facing into the garden. So I'm going to drill a couple holes parallel in here, and that's what we're going to use to hang it with, and so it'll keep this from swaying and it'll keep it facing into the garden. And then I have some scrap copper wire here that I'll just be able to stick through those holes, then fold it up around my board to hang it. All right, so I have this 2x4 just drilled into this 4x4 post, and I'll be able to just hang this here and tie it on. If you want to, I could bring it up tighter so it stays a little more stable. With this being a copper wire, it's a little more stiff and able to keep it a little more solid. And my main reasoning for having this here in the garden is just for pest control. So any type of bird that'll eat the pest, hopefully will make a home here, and they'll just kind of keep a bunch of pests away from the garden. And then after you get them all up, you just wait for the beds to arrive and have some automatic pest control that is non-pesticide inside your garden.